Excellent!
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Paul's Hardware. Today's video is a little bit different than usual. It's actually going to be a little bit of a personal update, as well as talking more about what I'm planning to do but have not done quite yet. So first off, personal update. Things have been incredibly busy for me, especially considering all the stuff going on at work with Newegg TV. We, for instance, just earlier this week went up to Santa Clara, visited NVIDIA. We've been doing stuff for their Project Shield launch, which has just now finally been announced. Pre-orders are on. We've actually gotten some decent amount of hands-on time with that, which has been pretty cool. I think it's a pretty nice device. I like the angle that NVIDIA is coming at it with. But yeah, so we spent some time up there. We have quite a few things coming up in the very near future. Some stuff I can't talk about, other stuff I can. The stuff that I can is that actually we're going to Taipei, Taiwan for Computex this year. So I'm actually leaving in, gosh, I guess a little over a week. I'm going to be there for over 2 weeks. So in that time, I might not be able to post here on my channel quite as frequently. I don't want to promise anything. I'm going to try to shoot some video there and upload to my channel. But if I am not able to do that, we are going to be shooting video there and uploading to Newegg TV channel, so you guys can check that out if you want to see coverage of what we're doing there. There should be some exciting stuff going on at Computex, and I've never been to Taiwan either, so that should also be a lot of fun. Apart from that, you guys have probably, or maybe you've heard a little bit about the projects I've had going on here at home for my channel. The main one that I've been working on has been my CPU cooler comparison, or my closed loop CPU cooler comparison. And that one has had its ups and downs. I should be right up front with you guys and say that I haven't done nearly as much work on it as I should have. Hence this case next to me. Hence the reason the H110 is still in its box back there behind me. But I digress. What it's going to come down to is a three-way CPU cooler benchmark between the Corsair H110, which is a 280mm radiator, the Thermaltake Water 2.0 Extreme, which is a 240, but it's a thicker radiator, and the Swiftech H220, which is a copper radiator, also 240mm. So I've been really trying to get that underway, and my most recent dilemma was the discovery that, to my surprise, probably due to lack of proper research beforehand, none of the cases I have here are actually going to be able to accommodate all three of those coolers, and I wanted to use the same case in all of them. So again, to that end, that's why I have the NZXT Phantom 630 right here. It has a massive radiator mounting point up at the top. It will accommodate all three of those coolers, and it's a case that I've actually worked with before, so I have some experience with it. I'm planning to do a review of this case as well once I have this whole build done and everything, but I want to get a bit more hands-on time with it first before I come out and give you guys my final thoughts on it. But I think it's going to work great for my tests, but it's still in the box, and the system's not set up, and the coolers are still in their boxes, and as mentioned, I'm going to Taiwan soon, so I'm going to really try to get this done before I go. I'm also going to try this weekend to shoot some more videos, so I have some more stuff maybe to space out while I'm gone. Anyway, that's pretty much what's going on with me right now. For the rest of this video, though, I am going to be setting up my test bed in here. So let me give you guys a quick look at the parts involved, and then I will show you me actually building this tonight. Probably just going to do a speed through like I usually do. But yeah, here's a look at the components. So here's essentially what I'm going to be using for the testing platform. For some storage for the main operating system, I have a Kingston HyperX, one of the original HyperX drives, 240 gigs. So I will be using that for the OS. Not that that's going to affect my CPU testing scores too much. For the CPU testing, I have a 3770K, which is already installed right there, as well as 4x4 gigs of Corsair Vengeance DDR3 memory. This is actually the Vengeance low profile. And then, of course, all in the Asus Sabertooth Z77 motherboard. So those are my components, and at this point, I'm going to say a fond farewell to all you guys watching out there. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the build process here, because this is what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the night, assembling this and hopefully getting my testing underway. I know I didn't show you guys the power supply. That one's actually over there. I think I'm going to use an Antec 1200 watt, just because I have it and might as well. Yeah, but more on how I set up this testing configuration in the future. Of course, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed it. I hope to be bringing you coverage from Taiwan if I can, but if not, we'll see you all as soon as I possibly can get another video produced.